Okay, I'm starting to. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And start. Make sure you drop down both the right and the left drop down so you can see the planets and the people. So yeah, it's a crazy system, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, and it is what I said. It's 1800, 100%. It's massive, and you can see that the metal is kind of, it's definitely not equally distributed. So let's all go on the metal. And I do think that the water reaches all around the planet more or less. You can travel almost anywhere. I'm fairly sure.
Landing sequence activated.
Very exciting. There's so many options. Don't forget you have the gas giant this time.
Yep.
And don't forget. Do not forget. Well, was the last one to pick? How did you guys pick the picture?
I thought I was last.
Okay, this should start. Confused with control shift.
Continuous build enabled.
Oh yeah. Oh no. True
Nice.
Sure.
Dude, I suck so much. One factory I tried to make is just destroyed. Which is terrible. You can, even with bots, you can go almost all over the planet. I don't. This is amazing.
Bots are amphibious, so you can always go all over the planet.
When I say bots, I mean like the bots that make metal, fabbers. Right? The fabbers, I don't think the fabbers can go everywhere.
Continuous build enabled. Additional metal extractors required. More energy points required. Enemy detected.
Torpedo launchers hit piranhas. I thought they didn't. Was that something in our version, but not in the latest version? The gunboats.
Oh, yeah, I thought they did.
Has anyone seen I See It?
Oh,
I see me.
Oh,
I'm right here. I'm the gas giant. Actually, not a bad idea.
He's lying. He's already at the gas giant. I'm sure of it.
you guys aren't at the gas station.
I know the gas giant, but I'm gonna go right now.
Robo, if you're attacking my defenses, the truce is over.
Oh, no. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Build something back soon. How do I turn it off?
Delete it. Okay, you know what? The truce is over regardless. You're creeping towards my base.
Just as I deleted it. Okay.
Okay, now I feel bad. Yeah, truce is still on.
Okay.
Jesus, this is a big planet. The Hermes provides only ground vision, it says here. The Acrid is the
There's IC.
Continuous field enabled.
Okay, truce is off. Huh?
Well, you're the one that broke it. It's like you've been destroying my energy and shit with your creeping torpedoes.
Already. I think the range is a bit more than I thought.
Oh, what am I doing? I selected everything and sent my commander to the front lines.
Continuous field enabled. Wasting energy. Expand your production. Taking fire.
Well, I'm fucked.
Under attack.
Why would happen?
Yeah, I kind of spawned in a bay with Q on one side and Robo on the other. And yeah,
It's a big planet, dude. It's not so cool.
Enemy commander detected. Engaging enemy commander. Enemy commander damaged. Under attack. Enemy commander detected. Engaging enemy commander. Enemy commander in critical condition. Enemy commander destroyed.
hey Q, you know that Leviathan thing you killed me with?
Yeah.
Yeah, those they have guns at the front and guns at the side, so they actually only attack at half power unless they're horizontal to the target.
Oh, by the way, I think Icy's gonna kill me soon, so Robo, I suggest.
No, I won. I won. I was just shaking stuff out. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
just taking stuff out.
Okay, I guess I'll leave the channel.
So that's why I kept sending things like to the west of my base. I just noticed that Icy has been there all along.
You've been sending stuff here and losing it? I haven't seen a lot. Maybe a couple of things.
Yeah, I just sent fabbers, and then I forgot about them.
the two passages that lead from me to your base, to your bay there, I think the ships can't get through maybe because it's too shallow the water. I'm not 100% sure, but the way it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they can pass. I haven't tried it.
Trying to scale with 3 players on this huge battlefield is insanely difficult. It's just
Additional metal extractors required. Continuous build enabled.
Alright, so that's your base. I'm not gonna move forward, so.
dude, what's that commander doing out there, man?
Dying, probably.
Continuous build enabled. Anti-nuke online. Build more metal extractors.
Dude, that strategy, if we came up with a recoil where you put nanobots to planet patrol, it's insanely good. Like, if you're not doing it, I don't know how you're playing this game. It feels like this game on easy mode. I bet you if you keep doing this for a while, and then if someday we get like even Describe, we could probably beat him. I mean, they're smart, they'll catch up quickly, but We'll get a few matches in before they figure it out. The fucking animals don't give a shit if it's water or land. They just...
Anti-nuke installation construction complete. Continuous build enabled. Continuous build enabled. Anti-nuke missiles are ready. Anti-nuke missiles are ready. Insufficient metal. Inventory. Taking fire. Under attack.
Can they get through those two narrow spots?
Yeah, but it's like I have to babysit
Continuous
them.
build enabled. Sustaining damage. Commander taking damage.
Really should have just landed a bit to the east, so I would have had a lot more space to do my stuff. Oh well. It actually doesn't have that much metal, but still.
Continuous build enabled. Forces taking fire. Invoking Insomnia.
I don't even know what I'm sending to you. I don't even. I'm just sending everything.
Under attack. Continuous build enabled. Returning fire. Sustaining damage.
That was a good attack there. I was scared for a second.
That's pretty much, yeah, this base, yeah, it's pretty terrible for maneuvering. It took like 2 minutes for that attack to actually get to the other side. Naval units are slow as fuck.
Continuous build enabled. Continuous build enabled. Additional metal extractors required. Energy is low. Vulcan's construction is complete. Token is lost. Forces taking fire. Unit cannon is full. Taking fire. Anti-nuke launcher lost. Under attack. Commander taking damage. Warning. Low health.
G.
Commander in failure.
Yeah,
Spectator
I
mode
really don't see how
initialized.
Icy can lose from here.
Yeah.
You were placed above people. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they'd be much further ahead in metal. I knew I was behind, but
You were actually in second place for most of it. When I was looking at it, I was like, Q has all that undefended metal. If Icy doesn't see that, he could win. But
yeah, it's just
defended it eventually.
nanobot patrol is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It's not as useful as you'd think, because they kind of go in circles around the metal.
Yeah, it's just that they did take a lot of metal, mostly because it's like here, it's clumped up in such a way that even with their low visibility, they can easily take it out. Also,
Something I learned from watching those go in circles, they actually they're faster than laser turrets. So if you have them on the
yeah, I
top
noticed
there,
that. My turret was turning and it took like 10 hits for it to
Right.
actually kill. Also, when they were in my base, my naval units were damaging my buildings. Just because they hit everything. I didn't really think it through with how I was gonna build. I think 2 or 3 games I screwed myself over the exact same way. I landed in a really terrible spot for building.
Yeah, as soon as I was wiped out, I realized I should have allied with you instead of Robo because,
Yeah,
yeah,
I wanted to, like it's just a 4-player game, so I didn't really care that much. But it's probably best if when w we get more people, if we go in our separate channels, because it's kind of awkward to publicly announce everything.
yeah, trusting Robo not to betray me was what fucked me in that game.
And yeah, I didn't even bother with the naval giant, the gas giant. Uh, I think I built an orbital trying to. I tried to build one quick, but I think Icy destroyed it or something destroyed it. And yeah,
Yeah, Robo's only got T1 orbital, the Avengers, so he
no,
can't really
jigs give
do much
15
on.
metal. Considering, let's see how many jigs. There's 40 jigs on the.
Watch this. The jigs explode and then they take out all the T1 Avengers. So you really need 2-2 orbital to kill them. Like Robo just keeps losing force whenever he destroys one.
Yeah, I see. It looks like he has like twice as many jigs. So that's why he's. Yeah, I knew because I knew they were both on the gas giant, so thought I was way behind, but it wasn't really that bad. A lot. It's a lot better than I thought, but yeah, that place.
They've been skirmishing on the gas giant, so it isn't as big a deal as you'd think.
The Yeah, that bay was really, really terrible for moving any kind of naval units. Icy could just uh, attack from the other side, and I couldn't do anything. Uh, I mean, I thought I was behind after I killed you, but yeah, the bay was really the worst place. That small
Eh,
island I landed on, Icy could hit it from the other side, and my naval was in the bay and it couldn't hit back, so that's kind of how most of my units died. And Icy just has a ton more units, so I couldn't do that.
yeah, I'm guessing when you spawned there, you were thinking there was no one going to be near you, and then
Yeah, I
pretty
was
much
thinking
everyone
I'd
was.
expand south and keep building there, but you were south, and I guess Robo was below you or somewhere like that.
You know where my base was, right?
Yeah.
Robo's original base is where all I see is bombers are right now.
Okay. Yeah,
Like we
that's.
spawned literally on top of each other.
Yeah,
Like I
that's.
think Robo did accidentally attack me when he built the torpedo launchers. We were so close, he ended up taking out my energy with them.
Yep, that's how my saga with recoil started. We landed on top of each other in that game that took 7 hours or so, where we fought for like 3 hours. We landed right on top of each other, but I started building turrets immediately, so he had to leave. But yeah, it looks like Icy just has a lot more stuff by the looks of it. Even though the mobile unit count isn't really that different.
A lot of Robo's units are kind of worthless though. Like what's he
Yeah.
gonna do with all those T1 vehicles and shit? Like even if he gets all the land, so what?
I really should play Ladder or something a bit more, because it feels like I'm slowly losing my grip on every game. I haven't even made it past like I haven't made it in the top half in like 3 months or so. Uh, Forget about winning. Just finishing in like the top half would be nice. Uh, but yeah, I really just have to figure out better landing spots. I screwed myself over in a game I landed next to recoil, because I didn't notice that terrain was actually a place you can't build on. Last game I pretty much had the worst spawn ever, and I got the boombot sniped by some guy. This game, it wasn't as bad as your spawn, admittedly, but yeah, the bay for battles, naval battles, is just terrible. And, I'm not sure what Icy is doing. I honestly thought he'd had more stuff, because I assumed he was also attacking Robo at the same time, but I guess he wasn't.
He was alternating between you.
Oh. Uh,
He was way ahead for a while, but Robo has kind of caught up. But
Looks like
yeah,
there's something on the
he's
gas
building
giant.
shit.
So with T,
No, Icy has the gas giant. It'll just take him a while.
so T2 orbital would be like those sniper things that can snipe the
The
jigs.
Artemis.
Yeah.
In a 1v1, they will lose to the Avengers, but Icy's got Avengers and those, so he can't really lose. Yeah, Robo's pretty much out of units now.
I'm just extremely surprised no one built nukes at all.
They're not that useful.
Usually there's someone attempts at that. Do they even have anti-nukes?
Robo does, I'm not sure about Icy.
Uh,
Robo's built too many of them, if anything.
yeah, I only built 2 because it covered the entire base pretty much. I thought about building 1, but then I thought, yeah, they surely have anti-nukes, but I guess they, well, maybe Icy doesn't.
Scouting is really fucking hard on planets this big. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice as well, like, I got up to gold rank playing on the ladder before, no way I'd even get to silver anymore. I think Robo's given up on the gas giant. Similar amount of metal, but well, Icy has 50% more factories almost.
The giant distance and the geography makes naval battles between these two, it's going to be extremely painful and slow. Just the waterways they have to navigate, it's gonna be, I mean, I'm not even sure if those naval units are gonna see much action.
No, the only way I can see this ending quick would be an air snipe from Icy. The Robo's got all that orbital defense and no air really. Well, he does, but not around his commander.
Are kaijus any good?
They're amphibious, which is nice, and submarine T1 subs can't hit them because they're kind of floating. They're stronger than any land unit, so if you've got a lot of shit in the sea and you want to go onto the land, they're very useful, but they are relatively weak compared to other T2 Navy.
Because Robo
I
has
really
a
like
bunch
them,
of
but
them.
not on a map like this. Could be over faster than you think, because Icy's almost completely got the gas giant.
Yeah, but I mean, he has a ton of metal next to his base that he hasn't taken, so they don't really even need the gas giant that much. You just have to, I don't know. Um, those nanobot patrols are really annoying for your metal. I gotta think of something for next time, because now that Recoil and Icy are doing it, it's gonna be painful.
The best counter to patrols is your own patrols. So if there's one small area you don't want people to get, just build something there patrolling, and it'll take out their patrols. I'm not sure what the counter to nanobots is. I guess
Yeah, maybe.
T1 chips.
Yeah, or I don't know. Do they beat land units?
They're quite weak, but they have more health than T1. I'm pretty sure Docs would fuck them up.
Yeah, Icy has almost like 40 jigs. So that's 15. Yeah, that's m- more than, or at least half his metal production. I mean, this is like straight in his base, but he hasn't taken it, so. Uh,
The gas giant probably, with all the jigs you could fit on it, is way more metal than the other planets. So if Icy has that, it is over. It's just a question of when. It has
yeah.
extremely poor visibility.
Yeah, I do wonder. Besides mass nuking, I don't see how you can end this quickly.
You seem to remember just the crazy amount of metal you can get out of a gas giant. Icy could just send in a load of titans if he builds up properly.
Oh, yeah. And I'm looking at Icy's patrols, and they're like here, they're gonna take out all those metal extractors. They're really cost effective. I mean, I was mostly on top of it, but still. Uh,
Look, Icy's built like 82 air factories.
yeah, I guess he's going for an air snipe. Well, Robo still has 100 phoenixes, but
No, Icy has so much T1 metal, T1 air, it doesn't really make much difference.
yeah, that's one thing I couldn't really counter. I had too few factories. I only one T2 air factory, and I think two T1s. So building space was extremely limited on that island. I should have moved um, to the opposite side immediately, but I just didn't think about it. Okay, Icy has over 50 jigs now. That's quite a lot. Still, I still expect both of them to have more metal at this point. In that long game we had, Icy's metal was kind of the metal I had after you took out half my metal extractors. So that was my lowest point.
Oh, Robo's down to half Icy's metal at this stage.
Yeah. He doesn't have the metal giant, and Icy's nano swarm patrols are... They're really, really... They're really, really annoying. I mean, if you look here, I'm pretty sure Robo had metal extractors everywhere, but half of them are gone just from the patrols. And turrets aren't that good, but I guess 2 turrets maybe, if you have a bigger clump of
Oh, Icy's sending in a shitload of laser platforms. That's gonna totally... Yeah, this could be it. They're quite slow, but they're gonna annihilate anything they go even close to. Icy's got all the solar arrays too. Yeah, Robo has his main base defended with umbrellas, but everything else is defenseless.
yeah, and Icy's just making... I guess he's just making a ton of jigs. Let's see. Yeah, 64 jigs now. So he doesn't even need to get the metal on the planet anymore. I don't know. I haven't actually... I think we've played 2, maybe 3 games with a gas giant, and I've never set foot on one. I always fight someone immediately, and that slows me down. Well, the Icy, for whatever reason, always seems to spawn in the best place possible.
The gas giant, it isn't as hard as you'd think to start making a presence there, like send in one orbital fabber, build, what do you call them? The orbital defenses, the anchors, build one anchor and then go from there.
Yeah, it's just I always keep it's
Putting
never
it
an
off.
an immediate concern because I always land next to someone and I'm always fighting immediately, so I kind of forget about orbital, especially since the commander can't build it, I think.
Yeah. On the ladder, the commander can build it. It's something I really hate about the current build of the game. I prefer about this one.
Yep. Yeah. How many does he have? There are almost 100 of those, so... Where is Robo's commander?
It's got like a main base surrounded by umbrellas and shit. Icy's up to triple Robo's metal at this stage.
Yeah, at this point it's over. I mean, there's no... Let's see how many. I think he's just building jigs non-stop because it's, yeah, 75 jigs now.
There's no reason to ever stop building jigs realistically.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up to quadruple Robo's metal now.
Yeah, it's those patrols really just slowly destroy all your metal extractors.
Yeah, I was watching it in the early game and they were doing nothing because we didn't have enough of them yet.
Yeah, all of Robo's Avengers got wrecked.
Robo's going for a unit cannon snipe. Oh, he might take out IC's orbital radar. Well, he doesn't need it anymore because Robo doesn't have.
Yeah, I mean, one unit cannon isn't gonna do much. I sent 10 unit cannons and that's gonna do some damage. But I haven't been able to do that in quite a long time. Actually, I wonder if those umbrellas are just gonna destroy all of IC's orbital at this rate.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Yeah.
IC was always going to get everything except the main base with the orbital, I think.
Yeah, but he does have a ton of umbrellas. He's almost up to 100 jigs, but yeah, he's just gonna keep building them forever, so... I mean, I assume he just queued up the entire gas giant for jigs, so... It's just gonna...
Yeah, if you press caps lock, you can see all the ones he's queued up.
Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. Looks like he's sending another orbital wave.
I think all of Robo's attention is going to be on that orbital and IC's free to do other shit.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, it would just be easier to take out all the clumps of undefended metal next to Robo's base, and after that, we can't really build anything anymore, even though IC has 5 times the economy.
Nice, he's sending in all of his air finally.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't look like Robo has... Well, he does have 70 Phoenixes, like almost 100 anti-air, but that's probably not going to be enough, nearly enough.
IC should just build like 10 T2 air factories. 20 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he has the money, so...
I definitely do find at this stage of the game, it is like hard to build anything because you're just focused on too much shit at once. Like it doesn't even register with you how much metal you have.
Yeah, pretty much. My main problem is uh, there's so many icons. I have no clue where's what, so I just fumble around. I mean, I look at Icy's base and it's just I have no clue what buildings are where and stuff like that. If Robo just built like 20 unit cannons, maybe he could have sniped
You can't
everything.
afford it.
Yeah, I mean before. Now it's obvious he can't really do much. He's just gonna build jigs forever, and they are pretty good. It's a shame you don't get any anti-air with the unit cannon, but that would probably be a bit overpowered. Holy hell! Yeah.
If Icy had been building the right amount of umbrellas, it wouldn't be a problem. Like Orbital do take out unit cannon snipes. I hadn't realized how many of Icy's factories are idle. Like, you look and it looks like Robo's fucking up his naval factories, but he hasn't been using them in the first place.
I mean, naval at such a large distance with such like this was the second time I had pathfinding issues in this game. The first time was that first 8-hour game with the 1% sim speed, which had a lot of, let's say mountains, and my units got stuck a lot. It was kind of the same here. They couldn't really navigate the bay, and just sending naval units there, it's gonna be might be might be a pain.
Oh, is there shallow water around that bay? That might be it.
Nah,
Shallow water, so
I mean,
no,
there's
it's just
shallow
bad, is
water,
it?
I guess, here, like right at the exit, but it's just there's too many units trying to move, big units at that. It's not like slammers or anything.
Yeah.
In such a small space, yeah, that was really terrible. Uh, Place to build. Not necessarily the landing spot. I should have just moved to the other side, and I would have been fine.
Icy's up to 7 times Robo's metal. When the fuck will this end?
I mean, it's just gonna be attrition. I don't see how. Um, Robo has 100 ants. Maybe, maybe
Two
that'll
T2
turn the.
ships could take those out.
Yeah, maybe that'll turn the tide. I only built anti-air and those floating tank things. I forgot their name.
Drifters.
Yeah, didn't really help much.
The Piranha is the cheapest navy. Beat those, and those are the most expensive tanks. So
I think Icy just put all his orbital, or no, just the Acrids on planetary patrol. And yeah, just Robo's just getting squeezed. Let's see how many jigs Icy has. 107 now.
the only thing Robo has an edge on is air, and Icy actually does have more air factories. He just hasn't got around to building up his force yet. So, like, if they are skirmishing, Robo comes out worse every single time. Okay, here's Icy's T2 Navy. It's getting closer. The longest the game could possibly take is however long it takes that to roll up to Robo's base.
Yeah.
So if we stay at 100% imp speed, no more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I
10
mean, it
maybe.
shouldn't be too bad. There is some shallow water in the way. Pretty much both ways, actually. But other than that, it should be fine. Yeah. Big naval is kind of cumbersome. Just imagine this with 10% sim speed.
I'd turn my computer off. I think the lowest I can like play at is 25. Below that, it just gives me a headache. Especially when you've got the messed up pathfinding on top of it. Because like you do an order and like it'll take you a minute or so to know whether it worked or not.
Uh, that's the best case. If we play on a huge planet, that first game that went to 1% sim speed literally took almost an hour for my Omegas to make it to I don't remember. I think it was Robo's base. An hour. So
Fuck that. I barely have a preference between 100% and 50%. Like at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter at all. But 25 is my absolute minimum.
okay, let's see. Actually,
This is almost at double the unit count
yeah,
now.
the naval units are moving pretty well. I think the problem was that they're hugging the coast, so in the bay I was, they just kind of got stuck on also a much smaller exit. And Icy was destroying them from the other side. Yeah. I just gotta keep in mind for whenever we play next time, find a better landing spot. Like, look how much you can build first. So, yeah.
There is luck involved. Like where I spawned was an awful spawn, but that's only because people blocked both of my bay exits. Even if only one of them was blocked, I would have been fine. With 4 people, the odds of that happening were very, very low.
Yeah, the odds being very low, yet I always spawn next to someone. And there's people like Icy. This is the second game, I think, where he had the best spawn by far. Last game it didn't really help him because Recoil still won. He came back from a really big deficit, but here Icy could just fight everyone in a very leisurely. And 8 times the economy now.
Yeah, I'm looking at Robo's ships. He's built all the wrong stuff. Like, he's got the Stingray, the missile ships. They're kind of bad against everything except orbital. He's got the anti-air ships, which aren't useful against naval, and he's got the Kaiju, which aren't particularly good against naval. Like, he's basically going full on anti-air and shit. He has no preparation for air
Okay.
assault,
Well,
naval assault.
Icy's Navy's finally got into Robo C.
Okay, even if that doesn't finish off his commander,
Yeah, it'll
he
just
should soften it up enough for an air snipe.
yeah, it'll just cripple. And he's he's doing some kind of locust snipe from the south. So, but I mean, I don't see all that. Robo has a lot of ground units, which are gonna be completely useless because they can't attack anything.
Yeah, like if he went T2 bots and at least had the anti-orbital bots, that would be something, but
Yeah, slammers.
The blue hawks.
Slammers are pretty good because I don't remember. Subs can attack them, but I don't think. I don't remember. Some ships definitely can't.
I believe anything that can attack subs can attack things that walk along the ocean floor, but I'm not sure. So that's subs, destroyers. Only some air can attack them when they're underwater as well. Oh, here goes
Okay, fine.
walking the cannon down.
He is destroying his. No, he's destroying his energy. That's well. It's not like he needs all that energy anymore, but
You'd be surprised. All those umbrellas, all that anti-air. I think Robo might be at a slight deficit. Oh no, he's positive 18 for energy. Never mind.
yeah, he's.
What's that? Like 5 T2 energies for him to be negative.
Okay, finally. All of
Robo has the radar ships, so he should be able to see. Yeah,
yeah,
can
all
see Icy's
of
blips now.
Robo's air is like in a different place. Almost all of it. He has 70 levelers, but them you can't even really reach
Levelers
Icy's
are
base.
almost worthless against ships.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really reach Icy's base with those, so um, that's why I only built a vehicle factory just for a bit of anti-air and the floating tanks.
Yeah, like I said, Robo had the complete wrong units to defend against the
Yeah, and
assaults.
I think oh wait, he fired at me. This is gonna go on forever. Yep.
He launched their kind in the wrong place. Oh, maybe not.
It did destroy a lot, but Icy still has a lot, so this might not finish. This might not finish.
I think it will. Look at all those T2 subs.
Well, he just needs another attack, and ultimately, if he can destroy a bunch of umbrellas, it's probably enough. All that naval stuff is probably good. And let's see. If it destroys the metal, he might have 10 times the economy. Let's see. Let's check on the jigs. 120.
Yeah, he's at 10 times the economy.
Yeah.
Okay, look at all those T2 subs. This is over. And
Another
Robo's
note,
getting
though.
like all these notifications saying shit laughs.
No. Why is he prolonging this? 'Cause he obviously can't win. I mean, it's not like they're fairly evenly matched.
He can give up.
Oh, I guess he just wanted to nuke. Oh, that's nice.
I can respect that.
Yeah. Actually, I guess they have to come here. Let's check the stats. Metal production. Yeah, it was pretty close with Icy for a long time. But then I just kind of flatlined because he kept sniping my my metal extractors to the point where Robo passed me at some point.
Is there some stat where you can see how much metal they had but they weren't using?
Metal wasted, I think, and yeah, Icy has huge spikes. No wait, is that... No, that's me having huge spikes. I think. Yeah, Icy... was I really wasting 300 metal at times? Maybe.
Oh yeah, what it was you had all those T2 ships fucking whenever they weren't building anything, you were wasting metal.
Okay. Yeah.
There goes.
Hey,
I respect the nukes at the end.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'll stop the stream.